Let me guess, you stood in front of the mirror, slipped on a pair of wide-leg pants, took one look, and immediately thought, nope, too much fabric, too dramatic, too risky at my age. I've been there too. There's something about turning 60 that changes how we see clothes. We start questioning what's appropriate, what's flattering, what's still allowed. We tell ourselves we want comfort, but deep down, we also want to feel seen. We want style that reflects who we are now, not who the magazines say we should be. And somehow, wide-leg pants became one of those pieces we quietly avoided. Too bold, too floaty, too youthful, or worse, too aging. But what if I told you that wide-leg pants, when chosen with intention, might be the most elegant, ageless, and liberating thing you could wear right now? You see, this isn't just about pants. It's about the silent shift that happens in midlife. It's about honoring a body that's carried you through decades, through heartbreak and healing, through raising families, building careers, letting go, starting over. It's about no longer shrinking yourself to fit anyone's expectations. I created this video because I've met too many incredible women who look in the mirror and don't see the beauty the rest of us see. They say, I don't recognize myself anymore, or I feel invisible, or nothing looks good on me now. But the truth is, it's not you, it's the styling, it's the noise, it's the old rules that never served women like us. When styled intentionally, wide-leg pants don't overwhelm you, they move with you. They don't hide your body, they honor it. They don't scream for attention, they whisper confidence, ease, and quiet power. And today, I'll show you how. In this video, we're not just talking fashion, we're redefining what grace looks like after 60. You'll learn why wide-leg pants work for real bodies, how to choose them for your shape, your lifestyle, your rhythm, what to avoid, and most importantly, how to make them feel like you. Whether you're petite or curvy, retired or reinventing, whether you haven't worn a bold silhouette in decades or ever, this is your invitation to try again. Because once you see how wide-leg pants can flow with your body rather than fight it, once you realize they can bring structure without stiffness, elegance without effort, you may never look at your wardrobe the same way again. So pour yourself a cup of tea, take a breath, and let's begin a conversation not just about pants but about presence, not just about looking put together but about feeling whole. If this speaks to you even a little, I'd love for you to like this video or subscribe to join our beautiful growing community of women who refuse to fade quietly. Because we're not dressing to impress. We're dressing to remember who we are. And now let's begin. Let's begin where most of us are, standing in front of our closet, unsure. We stare at hangers holding pieces we used to love, others we've kept out of habit, and a few items we bought on a hopeful whim, but never wore. Maybe you've tried wide-leg pants before. Maybe they felt too dramatic, too flowy, too much, or maybe they just didn't feel like you. But here's the shift. The question is, are wide-leg pants too much for my age? Are they too much for the old version of me? Because let's face it, we change, our bodies evolve, our style matures. And after 60, we don't dress to fit in anymore, we dress to feel free, strong, and grounded in who we are. Wide-leg pants, when chosen well, are not a risk. They're a revelation. And here's why. First, comfort should never mean compromise. At this stage in life, comfort matters more than ever. But so often, comfortable clothes have been equated with sloppy, shapeless, or safe. Wide-leg pants break that mold. They move with you, not against you. They don't pinch or pull or squeeze. You're not fighting your clothes, you're flowing with them. Imagine stepping into a pair of pants that doesn't ask you to hold your breath. That doesn't dig into your waist or cling to your thighs. That simply follows your rhythm. That's not fashion, that's freedom. Second, they're forgiving in the most beautiful way. Wide-leg pants don't hide your body, they honor it. They skim instead of squeeze, they float instead of pull. They respect every curve, your hips, your tummy, your thighs, not by erasing them, but by letting them breathe. And that's a powerful thing, to wear something that doesn't ask you to shrink. It's not about camouflage, it's about confidence. You're not trying to look less. You're simply showing up as more sure of yourself, more present in your skin, more at ease in who you are. Third, they speak the language of timeless style. Trends are loud, but style is quiet. Wide-leg pants have never shouted for attention. Instead, they've whispered elegance for decades, worn by women who knew that grace doesn't need a spotlight. Think of Katharine Hepburn, Lauren Hutton, Grace Kelly. These women didn't follow fashion, they defined it. And they did it in trousers that defied the rules, draped with power and moved like poetry. When you wear wide-leg pants with intention, you're not following a trend. You're stepping into a lineage of women who understood that less is more, softness is strength, and elegance never ages. Fourth, they are incredibly versatile. One pair. So many possibilities. With a simple change of shoes, a shift in accessories, a different top, you can take wide-leg pants from morning errands to evening events, from brunch with friends to a quiet night in your garden. They work with sandals, pointed flats, low heels, sleek sneakers. They match with blouses, cardigans, tank tops, kimonos. You don't need 20 pairs of pants, you need one that fits your rhythm. Versatility is not about having more, it's about choosing better. Fifth, and maybe most importantly, they let you breathe. In every sense, there's a deep kind of relief in finding clothes that don't ask you to pretend. At 60, we don't want to impress, we want to express. We want clothes that move with the breeze, the moment, the mood. We want space to exhale, to take up space without apology. Wide-leg pants offer that. They give you room, not just physically, but emotionally. Room to feel beautiful again, room to rediscover ease, room to remember that you deserve softness too. So if you've ever thought wide-leg pants were too much, maybe they weren't too much. Maybe they were just waiting for the right moment in your life to finally feel right. And if this is that moment, then I'm right here with you. Because once you feel what it's like to wear something that frees you instead of fixes you, you'll never go back. Now that you know why wide-leg pants might just be the most flattering thing in your closet, let's talk about how to choose the right ones. Because not all wide-leg pants are created equal. And in part 2, I'll walk you through the 5 golden rules that will change the way you shop forever. Now that you know why wide-leg pants are worth reconsidering, let's talk about how to find the ones that work beautifully for your body, your lifestyle, and your quiet kind of elegance. Because the truth is, not all wide-leg pants are created equal, and a pair that's slightly off in length, fit, or fabric can make the difference between feeling effortless and feeling overwhelmed. So here are the 5 golden rules I've learned, not from a magazine, but from real-life trial and error, from standing in front of that mirror more times than I can count, and from working with countless women who wanted to feel good again in their clothes. Let's start with Rule 1. Rule 1, get the length right, it makes or breaks the look. This might sound simple, but it's often the first thing that goes wrong. Too short and your pants chop off your legs. Too long and they drag on the floor, making you look swallowed, sloppy, even unsafe to walk in. The perfect length depends on the style. If they're full length, they should just graze the top of your shoes, not pool around them. If they're cropped, aim for the slimmest part of your ankle, that delicate spot that gives your silhouette lightness and shape. Even a 1-inch hem can transform the entire outfit. So don't be afraid to take your pants to a tailor, or better yet, buy with that small adjustment in mind. Elegance isn't in the brand, it's in the fit. Rule 2, choose the right fabric for your lifestyle and your shape. Fabric is not just about comfort, it's about movement. It's about how the garment flows with you or against you. Some fabrics, like stiff cotton or raw denim, tend to add bulk, especially if you're curvy or petite. Others, like linen, tencel, soft crepe, or fluid jersey, glide beautifully, creating clean lines without clinging. These fabrics breathe, they catch the light, they move when you move. If you're mostly at home, soft knits can be cozy and stylish. Just pair them with something more structured on top. And for travel, think wrinkle-resistant and feather-light, something that works in motion just like you. When the fabric moves with ease, so do you. Rule 3, watch the waistline, it frames everything. For many of us, a higher waistline is more flattering, especially after 50. It visually elongates the legs, gently smooths the midsection, and provides coverage without sacrificing comfort. But not all high-waisted pants are created equal. Look for styles with Flat fronts for a smooth, polished line under blouses, elastic backs for flexibility without bulk, drawstrings for casual days with a touch of ease. Your waistband should support your body, not fight it. Think of it as the frame to your silhouette, and every beautiful silhouette deserves a soft, supportive frame. Rule 4: choose colors that speak to your existing wardrobe. Start simple. Versatile neutrals like cream, navy, taupe, or charcoal are timeless. They pair with nearly everything and always look refined. Then, once you've found your favorite cut, branch out, try a dusty rose, a soft olive, or even a gentle print like a muted stripe or watercolor floral. Here's the test: if the pants can mix with at least 3 tops you already own, they're a keeper. The goal isn't to buy more, it's to wear what you buy with joy over and over. Rule 5: tailoring is your secret style weapon. This is the tip most women resist, and the one that changes everything. No matter how expensive or beautifully made your pants are, if they don't fit your unique body, they won't shine. And yet, just a simple alteration can work magic. A quick hem to hit the right length, a slight taper near the ankle if needed, a snugger waistband that holds without squeezing. A $50 pair of pants can look like $500 when they're tailored for you. It's not vanity, it's self-respect. Because dressing your shape exactly as it is today is not about chasing perfection. It's about showing up for yourself with care. So let's recap. Choosing wide-leg pants is not just about finding something trendy. It's about understanding your rhythm, your reality, and your beauty right now. Length, fabric, waistline, color. Fit. Get these 5 things right and you don't just wear wide-leg pants. You own them with ease, with poise, and with a grace that no trend can touch. And in the next part, we'll take things even further. Because even the most perfect pair of pants can fall flat if styled the wrong way. So up next, I'll gently walk you through the most common wide-leg pant mistakes women over 60 make and how to fix them with quiet, confident style. You've found the right pants. They flow beautifully. The waist fits. The length is perfect. The fabric feels like a soft whisper against your skin, but then something feels off. You look in the mirror and wonder, why doesn't this look quite like I imagined? That's because even with the perfect pair, styling matters. And the good news, the most common mistakes women make with wide-leg pants are small. So small, in fact, that just one gentle tweak can make all the difference. Let's walk through them together. Mistake 1: pairing volume with more volume. We love comfort, we love ease. But when you wear a flowy, wide pant and add a loose, oversized top, you disappear into the outfit. Your shape gets lost, and with it, your presence. Instead, think balance. Try a blouse that's gently fitted, a soft knit that hugs just enough. Or better yet, a half tuck, just a little fold at the front, enough to show the waistline without feeling done up. You're not trying to hide, you're trying to highlight what's already beautiful. Mistake 2: letting the pants puddle at your feet. It's tempting to let the fabric fall, but when wide pants drag on the floor, they don't look dramatic, they look messy. And worse, they become impractical. You start adjusting, tripping, worrying. Aim for a clean break right at the top of your shoe. Or a soft graze if they're meant to be long. A simple hem, 1 inch, even half an inch, can take a look from unpolished to intentional. You deserve clothes that feel like they were made for you, not borrowed from someone else. Mistake 3: wearing busy prints that wear you. Patterns can be playful, but with wide pants, too much print can overwhelm your frame, especially if you're petite or prefer a softer style. Instead, go for vertical stripes. They elongate, muted florals, watercolor tones, or rich solid colors. Let the fabric move. Let the silhouette shine. Remember, you're the main character. Your pants are just supporting the scene. Mistake 4: choosing the wrong shoes. Shoes don't just finish the outfit. They change the way the pants move, where they fall, and how your legs are perceived. Heavy soles can weigh the whole look down. Sneakers that work with jeans may feel too clunky under soft, wide fabric. Try this: block heels for a little lift and stability. Pointed flats to visually lengthen your legs. Platform sandals for warm days, light, breezy, but elevated. And yes, sleek sneakers. Leather monochrome, simple, stylish, and comfortable. The right shoes let your pants breathe and keep your stride graceful. Mistake 5. Tucking everything or nothing at all. Some days we tuck it all in and suddenly there's volume in places we didn't ask for. Other days we leave everything loose and feel like a rectangle. Try the in-between. A French tuck, a front tuck, or just a gentle fold on one side. It's not about perfection, it's about intention. Showing a glimpse of waistline adds shape. It says, yes, I still care about how I feel in my clothes. Now that we've cleared the small traps, let's talk about something much more fun. How to wear wide-leg pants for every moment in your day. Because once you fall in love with a pair that works, you won't want to take them off. So let's explore 6 easy looks that move with your lifestyle, not against it. Look 1, the effortless casual day. Think errands, morning walks, coffee with a friend. Pair your wide pants in linen or soft cotton with a striped tee or relaxed blouse. Throw on a light cardigan or cropped denim jacket. Add slip-on sneakers or comfortable espadrilles. In a straw tote or crossbody bag. Finish with a soft lip balm and sunglasses. It's casual but completely put together. Look 2. The elegant evening. Dinner, a concert, a celebration. Choose wide pants in fluid crepe or silky satin. Pair them with a dressy top, something with a gentle drape, a soft ruffle, or a cowl neck. Add a statement earring, a sleek clutch, and a pair of low heels or slingbacks. In low light, those flowing lines will do the talking for you. Look 3, the weekend brunch. You want ease with a spark of flair. Try a light pastel pant, a cotton blouse with puff sleeves or boat neck. Add a long pendant necklace or a playful scarf. Comfortable sandals, maybe a woven bag. This is your space to play, to try color, to smile just a little wider. Look 4, the travel day. Long car ride or airplane, wide pants are a dream. Look for soft knit or pont fabric, wrinkle-resistant and breathable. Add a fitted tee, a wrap, or long cardigan and slip-on shoes. Finish with a scarf, not just for warmth but style. You'll look polished getting off the plane even if you slept through the flight. Look 5, the at-home day. Even at home, how you dress matters, not for anyone else but for you. A soft jersey or bamboo pant, a fitted tank, a draped kimono or cozy duster, bare feet, a cup of tea, and a quiet reminder that you're worth showing up for even in your own space. Look 6, Sunday gatherings. Maybe it's church, maybe a book club, maybe a family lunch. Wide leg pants in structured cotton or a soft wool blend, paired with a modest blouse, something with a detail like lace, buttons, or embroidery. Low block heels, a classic handbag, and subtle jewelry. It's respectful, it's graceful, and most of all, it feels like you. Style isn't just how we dress, it's how we move through life. When your clothes allow you to breathe, to express, to feel, then they're not just fabric. They're part of your story. And in the next part, I'll share real stories of women just like you, who rediscovered themselves through a single, simple shift in how they dress. Their journeys are beautiful, and they just might feel like yours. You know, it's one thing to talk about style, to share tips, rules, and outfit ideas, but it's something else entirely. To witness what happens when a woman rediscovers herself, not through a complete makeover, not through trying to look younger, but through one small, intentional change that shifts how she feels in her own skin. So let me share a few stories with you. Real women just like you and me, different bodies, different lives. But all united by one simple truth: they stopped dressing to disappear and started dressing to feel like themselves again. Meet Sandra. She's 64, petite, pear-shaped. For years, she avoided wide-leg pants. She said, they make me look shorter, like I'm drowning in fabric. But what she hadn't tried was the right length, the right fabric, and a silhouette that worked with her. Sandra chose a cropped, vertical striped pant in a soft linen blend. She paired it with a tucked-in blouse and a pair of low-block heels. When she looked in the mirror, she didn't see short. She saw proportion, she saw ease. She saw a woman who'd stopped hiding behind oversized tunics. She told me, I used to shrink myself in clothes. I didn't realize I had the power to take up space beautifully. Then there's Lillian, 68, curvy with a soft tummy. Lillian had a love-hate relationship with pants. Too many of them clung where she didn't want, squeezed where she needed softness. She'd given up mostly, stuck to dresses, until one day we tried a flat-front wide-leg pant with a flowing blouse and a structured belt. She paused in front of the mirror, adjusted the belt, and smiled. "I didn't think I could wear a belt again," she said, "but this feels elegant and kind to my body." That was the shift. It wasn't about hiding the tummy. It was about dressing the body she has now with respect, with grace, with pride. And then there's Janet. She's 70, tall, lean, and a little lost. Janet told me she felt invisible. That her clothes had become beige, baggy, and forgettable, just like the way people started treating her. We tried something different, a bold color. A deep plum wide-leg pant, high-waisted, paired with a crisp blouse tucked in clean. It wasn't loud, but it was intentional. Her posture changed, her voice shifted. "I didn't change my body," she said. "I just changed how I dressed it, and it changed how I walk into a room." Then came Ruth, 62. Recently retired, newly redefining. She said, "I don't know what to wear anymore. I'm not going to the office. I'm not staying in pajamas. I'm somewhere in between." For Ruth, it wasn't about reinvention. It was about reconnection. We built a soft, thoughtful wardrobe, drawstring wide pants, a cozy wrap jacket, a soft palette of taupe, blush, and ivory. And one day she told me, "Now I dress for me, not for work, not for approval, just for me." Every one of these women didn't just change their pants. They changed their relationship with the mirror. And that's the point, isn't it? You're not dressing to impress anyone. You're not chasing youth. You're not performing a version of yourself that you've outgrown. You're dressing to feel more you, more whole, more at home in the beautiful, capable, ever-evolving body that has carried you through 6 decades of living. And you know what makes the biggest difference? The finishing touches. When you find wide-leg pants that work, the right shoes, the thoughtful accessories, and your natural posture, it all comes together. Here are a few reminders. A pointed flat or kitten heel adds length without pain. A soft belt defines your shape without squeezing. A structured handbag contrasts the flowy pants for balance. A light scarf adds color and movement. And just one piece of statement jewelry, a cuff, a long necklace, a bold earring elevates the entire look. But more than any of that, it's you, how you carry yourself, how you show up. How you allow the world to see the real you, gracefully, unapologetically, and fully present. So if no one has told you lately, let me say this: you are allowed to feel beautiful. You are allowed to take up space. You are allowed to move through life in clothes that feel like a celebration of you, not a cover-up. And yes, you can wear wide-leg pants, and wear them well, not because they're trendy, not because they hide your age, but because they remind you of something you may have forgotten. That comfort can be beautiful, that softness can be strength, that elegance has never belonged to youth. It's always belonged to women who live with intention. If this video made you pause, reflect, or even smile, leave me a comment. I'd love to know, have you tried wide-leg pants lately? And if not, what's holding you back? And if this spoke to you even a little, consider subscribing. Because this is a space for women who are done chasing and ready to come home to themselves. In our next video, we'll explore how accessories, belts, bags, jewelry can completely shift an outfit's energy, especially after 60. But for now, stand tall, wear the pants, and remember your confidence has always been your most timeless outfit. If you've made it this far, thank you, truly. This wasn't just a video about pants. It was about permission to feel beautiful again, to choose ease, to dress for the woman you are now, not who you were, and certainly not who others expect you to be. So let me ask you something. Have you tried wide-leg pants lately? If yes, how did you feel in them? And if not, what's been holding you back? Leave me a comment below. Your story might be exactly what another woman needs to hear today. And if this video gave you even one moment of clarity, comfort, or confidence, I'd love for you to like it and subscribe to join our growing circle of women who are choosing grace over rules, presence over pressure, and style that reflects the soul. Because at this stage in life, We don't dress to impress, we dress to remember who we are, and that's the most powerful look of all.